Hello everybody, welcome back to the iTunes family. In this video, I'm recording this during a thunderstorm, by the way. Don't worry, I have this plugged into a surge protector. So, as you can tell, today right here, I'm going to be doing some upgrades to my iBook Clamshell. Specifically, I'm going to be upgrading the RAM in this thing to, I think, 576 megabytes of RAM. This is the Indigo 2000 version that has Firewire. It has 192 megabytes of RAM currently. And then right here, I've got an AirPort card because it currently doesn't have an AirPort card in it. And the way I can show proof of this is if I go into system. No AirPort card installed. So now I'm going to go ahead and shut down this computer and begin the upgrade. By the way, I bought this RAM from OWC. They're a really reputable repair site, and they're the only manufacturer that still makes RAM for these old iBooks. So without further ado, let's shut this iBook down because it's storming, and then let's actually get started with the upgrade. I'll point out how this OWC RAM right here came with this sticker right here, which I put on my shirt. So yeah, now let's get on to the actual repair time lapse. Time lapse, I hopefully upgraded the RAM in this iBook Clamshell, and I wasn't able to get the AirPort card to fully fit into the iBook, which is okay because the keyboard is already screwed up, so it's just going to be a little bit higher, but that's okay. It's because the keyboard was screwed up prior to the repair. So now let's go ahead and plug this baby in, and let's go ahead and turn it on and see if it boots. Okay, I'll come back to you once this is booted because iBook clamshells are not fast. The resolution is incorrectly set, so I guess that happens every time you reset the RAM, so I'm going to have to go reset this. I have a macOS Tiger DVD for this coming to. This is currently running Panther, so 576 megabytes. Okay, that's the highest that you can get in iBook Clamshell. Okay, well, I'm going to go figure out this scenario, and so yeah, I'll go ahead and get back to you once I figure out what's going on. Well, you know what they always say. Just shut it down and start it back up again if it's having issues. That'll fix everything. And it's definitely not fixing the speed of this computer, but it fixed the resolution. So now let's go into system preferences and let's see if we can connect to the internet via the Wi-Fi card. So okay, I'll get back to you once this page is loaded and see more info. Just see what's going on with that. AirPort card. No information found. Okay. It's not even detecting the AirPort card. Okay, I'm going to have to go take this iBook again, disassemble this iBook again and figure that out. I'll be back to you once that's done. discovered the AirPort card was inserted incorrectly, so now let's try to boot it up again to see what happens. And as you can tell, it is going, so luckily everything is still working fine. However, will the AirPort card be detected? That's what I'm curious to know, so I'll wait for this thing to boot as it takes forever to boot, and then I'll get back to you once this is done. Now, it's time for the big moment. Is it detecting the AirPort card? So let's go into About This Mac. More info. Okay, let's go into AirPort card. Let's wait for it to load. As you can tell, the date is and time are very incorrect. It is not 1969, as you can tell by the camera quality and the fact that you're watching this on YouTube. No information found. Okay. This is interesting. Have yet to say that the AirPort card was an unsuccessful upgrade, but oh well. But to fix the speed, I'm going to install macOS Tiger on this thing, and now that I'm thinking of it, I'm probably going to dual boot macOS 9 on this thing again, because oh boy, is macOS 10 slow on an iBook Clamshell. But as always, thank you all for watching this YouTube video. I know I said my next YouTube video will be an Apple collection video, but the parts came in today, so I thought, why not? However, that should be my next video, or my next video will be of me unboxing the calculator that I'm required to use for school. So as always, thank you all for watching this video. I am the iTunes fanboy, and peace out.